What is everybody? 1997 year in review continues with me, Daniel Rock 08, and this is the December 22nd, 1997 edition of Nitro, the go home episode for Starrcade, the final build piece for Starrcade 1997. At this point in time, Starrcade 1997 is the biggest show of actually it is, quite frankly, the biggest show of WCW in all of their pay-per-views, the biggest pay-per-view in WCW history, as they get an amazing 700,000 plus buy rate, the biggest buy in WCW history at that point. They get a gigantic, colossal 1.7 buy rate, the highest buy rate up until Bash at the Beach 1998. This episode of Nitro is actually better than Starrcade 1997. Starrcade 1997 is one of the most disappointing shows of all time. But let's talk about it. Live from Macon, Georgia. This is it. This is the final build for Starrcade 1997. This is Nitro. We start off with an Eric Bischoff promo. He talks about it's all about playing, all about training, all about doing your homework, and how he's going to take down Larry Sabisco at Starrcade. Good promo for a shit match. 3.5 out of 5. I don't understand why Bret Hart was the special referee for Eric Bischoff versus Larry Sabisco, but whatever. Good promo nevertheless. Fit Finlay versus Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero didn't give a shit about this match. He is the Cruiserweight champion. Finlay's not even in the Cruiserweight division. He has a big match going up against Dean Malenko. Eddie Guerrero does. So he just hightails it out of there. 2.5 out of 5. Not much to talk about. The announcers talk about how Macon, Georgia was the beginning, the genesis of the NWO, if you will. May 17th, 1996. That's where Scott Hall made his way down the aisle, got into the ring and said, "You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. You want a war? You're going to get one." Very good stuff. Next up, a promo package for Nash and the Giant. The Giant talks very softly, very soft-spoken, very menacingly. Very good promo from the Giants. Actually, it's one of the best promos Big Show's ever cut in his entire career. Dead serious. Great promo. 3.5 out of 5. Good stuff. Good promo. Next up, we have Meng versus Mongo. A lot of brawling, a lot of attacking. Fuck Mongo. Mongo has a big matchup against Goldberg for the battle to see who the best football player turned wrestler there is. 2 out of 5. Meng no-sells a couple of chair shots, and he gets nailed with a tombstone pile driver. Why is Mongo using the tombstone pile driver? I don't know. Gene Okerlund introduces Diamond Dallas Page for a promo. He talks about how WCW is coming together and that he will deliver the bang. He will deliver the Diamond Cutter as a Christmas present for Kurt Hennig, and that the U.S. title is coming to him. A 3 out of 5. Decent promo from Diamond Dallas Page. Short, sweet, and to the point. We get another promo package for Nash and the Giants. Who is the true giant of WCW? The Battle of the Giants. Good promo there. Next up, we have Psychosis, La Parca, Silver King taking on Rey Mysterio Jr., Juventud Guerrero, and Hector Garza. A very agile, entertaining, very fun 6-man cruiserweight division match. This was awesome. 4 out of 5. Very good match. Very good match. Chris Benoit versus Van Hammer. Dirty, rough, ugly match to watch. Bowling shoes ugly, really. A lot of fighting on the outside. Raven Flock gets the interferences, causing a disqualification. Benoit wins. He gets locked in the rings of Saturn by Perry Saturn, and 2 out of 5. Next up, for the next hour, the NWO takes over. You have Ravishing Rick Rude, you have Buff Bagwell, you have fucking Virgil. You have all these NWO guys. They take over the entire set. They dismiss Tony Schiavone, Mike Tenay, and Larry Sabisco. They threaten all the cameramen. They threaten the production crew, all the crew members, everybody. and they beat up everybody. They kicked David Pinzer out because he wouldn't join them. They take over. This entire segment's amazing. They get rid of the WCW Nitro signs and all the banners, all the logos, all the sets. The set's destroyed, replaced with the NWO Monday Nitro banner and an NWO introduction to the show. Now it's NWO Nitro. 5 out of 5. Fantastic segment. This leads into one of many, many NWO in-ring promos where basically Eric Bischoff kisses Hollywood Hogan's ass and he gives him lots of presents. And this is the first of many. Bischoff gives many personalized Harley Davidson motorcycles to Hollywood Hogan. Whatever. Very cool. Next up, we have Rick Steiner taking on Scott Norton. Rick Steiner gets a disqualification win when the NWO gets involved. Scott Steiner and Big Boss Man even it up 2 out of 5. Bobby Heenan comes out. He kisses ass and joins Eric Bischoff. He basically kisses ass and kind of joins the NWO. Whatever. Harlem Heat takes on Lodi and Riggs of Raven's Flock. And they talk about how without Raven, there is no flock. You can see that they're very disorganized, is Lodi and Riggs. 1.5 out of 5. It's basically the worst part of the show, honestly. Now we're joined by Eric Bischoff, Rick Rude, and Kevin Nash on commentary. Buff Bagwell versus Chris Jericho. Very good back and forth match. Buff Bagwell gets the win with the blockbuster and calls himself the new Total Package. So I guess when Chuck Palumbo came out and called himself the new Total Package, he was really the new Total Package. 3.5 out of 5. Very good match. Very good match. Another NWO in-ring promo. This one is the cheesiest one of them all, though. There are 3 or 4 in-ring promos from the NWO, and it's basically Eric Bischoff giving Hulk Hogan a whole shit ton of presents. This one is very cheesy, though. He basically gives him a personalized championship ring. It looks like he gets down on one knee, and he gets down, and it looks like he's going to propose to Hollywood Hogan and say, "Will you marry me?" It literally looks that way. It's just very cheesy, though. Very cheesy. Then we have the main event. We have Macho Man defeating Lex Luger in a very good main event. Very good. Kevin Nash and Buff Bagwell gets the interference and giving Macho Man the victory. Very good match. 3.5 out of 5. Lex Luger, he heads into Starrcade taking on Buff Bagwell. And for some reason, he loses his match against Starrcade. This is the guy who made Hulk Hogan tap out to the torture rack. Not once, not twice, but like 3 times he beats Hollywood Hogan. He becomes the WCW champion, and he basically just gets fucking crucified, really. He basically gets buried at fucking night at Starrcade. I hate using the term buried. I really do, because it's overplayed. But he really looks shitty at Starrcade. But a fine main event, 3.5 out of 5. And then finally we have the end segment, the ending, the final NWO segment, and the final segment of the 3-hour long ass Nitro. We get Eric Bischoff, we get Hollywood Hogan in the ring. Hollywood Hogan says Sting is just another so-called main eventer, and he will be put down, and he's just another notch in Hollywood Hogan's NWO belt. Then he is presented by another present. Out comes this gigantic fucking long-ass limousine, whatever the fuck. Out comes Bret Hart, and there's a present is handed to Hollywood Hogan. He opens up the present. Eric Bischoff has no clue what this is. He opens it up, and inside is a fucking mannequin head dressed up as Hollywood Hogan. He is presented with his own head. He has the head has the bandana and the sunglasses and the blonde beard with the black hand, the blonde beard, black. I will get this. The blonde mustache, handlebars, black hair, sidebars, whatever the fuck. That kind of facial hair. Whatever the fuck. Down comes Sting. Here comes Sting. He zip lines from the now NWO stage structure. He gets into the ring and cuts off. That's the end of the show. Fantastic ending. Fantastic promo. 5 out of 5. Great promo. And that's the end of Nitro, December 22nd, 1997 for Starrcade. Great segment. Great way to end. They end on a cliffhanger. Good way to build up. One of the best build-ups for an awful show is this Starrcade 1997 show. Good Nitro. Very good Nitro. A 4 out of 5. Very good stuff. The highs are the NWO promos. Macho Man Luger was good. The Cruiserweight division match was very good. I felt like it was 3 hours long. I felt like there was a little too much NWO shit going on here. Eric Bischoff giving him so many fucking presents. It really looked like he was going to... At one point in time, it looked like Eric Bischoff was just going to get down on one knee and propose in front of the world to Hollywood Hogan, and they would have a fucking marriage. They would have a fucking wedding right then and there. It looks like they were going to make out. It was an NWO Hollywood Hogan kiss-ass show. You had Randy Savage dedicating the match to Hollywood Hogan. I can't imagine what he felt like. Fuck Hollywood Hogan. Anyways, great show. Great Nitro. It's honestly a lot better of a show than fucking Starrcade was. That's for damn sure. And that concludes my 1997 year in review. 1997 was one of the greatest years in professional wrestling history. So many fantastic shows, so many fantastic memories. It's one of the greatest years in professional wrestling history. WWF was amazing. WCW was amazing. ECW was amazing. Everything about wrestling was just amazing. And it would just get even better for 1998, especially for the WWF. WCW kicked a lot of ass in 1997, and WWF gained a lot of momentum. As I said in the beginning, you see a lot of changes in 1997, the genesis, if you will, the beginning. You see how a lot of stupid gimmicks went away. A lot of retarded, dumb, can't use that word retarded. A lot of dumb gimmicks were gone. The fake Diesel into Kane. You see the Ringmaster, now Stone Cold Steve Austin. Rocky Maivia, now in the Nation of Domination, going as The Rock. You have the Boyhood Dream. The Heartbreak Kid, now the leader of the D-Generation X. NWO destroying fucking all of WCW. Lex Luger is super over. You have Sting descending into the Raptors. The Raptors and Raptors. Descending into the ceilings and descending in, going this whole crow gimmick. All this good shit. ECW getting their very first pay-per-view. All this sort of shit. 1997, one of the greatest years of all time in professional wrestling history. And I'll catch you next time when I talk about 1998 year in review with WWF Royal Rumble. What else is I'm going to do for this channel? I don't know. You will see. What if scenarios? What if scenario series going on? You will see top videos going on, so on and so forth. And that's the 1997 year in review with me, Dan and Rock 08. Catch you next time. Goodbye.